Why is YouTube endorsing this fucking kid? Why? I honestly couldn't even find the original YouTube ad, but I know. Drop a like on this video if you seen this little girl whining and grinding like a grown-ass woman on YouTube. Please, because I know I'm not crazy, okay? Drop it down in the comments below, because when I first saw this shit, I was like, what? Like, what? Why is YouTube endorsing this kid? Why is YouTube letting this ad run? Why is Musical.ly endorsing this child doing the most? This is not cute. What up everybody? I am Mademoiselle and this is my channel. And if my afro's a little bit like lopsided, I was just like laying down and shit, so it kind of went out of shape or whatever. I just greased my hair with some castor oil, so y'all could probably see it's kind of shining like legit, like especially like over here or whatever. Now if you guys do not know what this is Malu Trevejo. Malu is like an internet sensation, whatever the fuck, right? Guess how old this girl is, okay? Pause this video right now. Drop down in the comments, how old do you think this little girl is? This girl is 15 years old. 15. I just need to understand, right? Why is it that I can get demonetized on YouTube for cursing, but they got little 15-year-olds grinding and grinding their waist on my timeline on an advertisement for a company, and she's underage? She's 15 and like fast zaksai on the internet, but if I curse, I get demonetized.
I thought someone said I'm getting thick. I was about to be like, he said I'm getting thick. He said I'm getting thick.
This is terrible. This is why these men be catching charges. YouTube popcorn on mail. Popcorn. I had to do the most to get monetized on this platform, but they had little girls whining and grinding and sexualizing themselves on the internet. This is absolutely ridiculous. Why do we tolerate these children's behavior these days? Why? We got kids out here eating Tide Pods. We got kids out here setting themselves on fire. We got kids out here drinking bleach, doing all types of crazy shit. We have kids out here winding and grinding, sexualizing themselves. And these kids are wearing fucking crop tops and chokers. Did y'all hear what I just said? These kids are wearing crop tops and chokers. Why are these kids wearing crop tops and chokers? If anything, yo, I want to choke these fucking kids, and I want to choke their damn parents, if they even have any. This is the difference between the kids now and the kids back then. Kids back then didn't have so much access to the internet. Kids back then were not wearing crop tops and wearing baby hairs and doing all this crazy shit. These kids grown. These kids, yo, get Jordan up here, yo. These kids, y'all wear Yeezys. Women, they get Barbie sneakers. They get Skechers. I didn't have all of that. These kids grown as hell. They got iPhones, bitch. I had a piece of paper. Instead of doing homework, they sitting up on Musical.ly. I fast Zach. Instead of going out to play, they sitting on fucking Instagram watching kids like Malu. A lot of y'all have asked me what I thought about Malu. I was gonna make a whole video about her, but to be completely honest, this is enough. She ain't getting a whole video. I ain't got time for it. I actually like her though. I think she's super cute, and I feel like she could be doing so much more than being ridiculously over-sexualized on the internet, but I'm not her parent. Who the fuck am I? I just need to understand. I need to understand, first of all, not only why are we tolerating this bullshit, but where are your parents? Where's your mama? Where's your papa? Where's your parents? Who raised these kids? And a lot of you guys are probably watching this right now, and y'all probably like,
yeah, we need to beat the shit out of these kids. Yeah, these kids need a good spanking.
That's not gonna do shit. I don't understand why people think beating kids is the answer to everything. You can't sit there and beat your kids for everything. I will never understand this spanking ideology that people had. I just cannot. I'm a Haitian kid, and I'm here to tell y'all I've never been spanked a day in my life. Yes, I'm a Haitian kid and I've never been spanked. And in turn, I do not believe in spanking for the simple fact that spanking doesn't do shit. All spanking does is create aggravated, irritated, angry kids. Or worst case scenario, your kids just get used to being beat and they just laughing at you. I've seen my friends legit get beat in front of me and laugh at their parents while they're getting hit. Like, this is how serious this is. You cannot sit there and beat your kid for every little thing. And then you got people out here thinking that shit funny. Thinking that shit normal. I don't understand. No, y'all be seeing these little skits and these little, you know, funny ass comedic things. You know, Haitian parents be like black parents versus white parents, and they show the black kids getting beat and the white kids being talked to, and people think that shit's so funny. That's not funny. Why do you think people are the way they are now? Why do you think these kids are the way they are now? Why do you think black people are the way they are now? You cannot sit there and beat your kid for every little thing they do. Bad grades, they get beat. Talk back, they get beat. Misbehave, they get beat. Did it ever occur to y'all that something could be genuinely wrong with your fucking kid? How is it that your kid gets a bad grade and your first instinct is to beat the shit out of your kid? Why not get the kid a fucking tutor? How is it that your kid is misbehaving and your first instinct is to beat your kid? And this is the thing, there's some kids, okay, they need to be beat. I swear, listen, I've met some badass kids and I'm like, listen, I will beat the shit out of this damn kid for you. Just say the word. But you cannot, the first time your kids start acting up and you're beating the shit out of them. That does not solve anything. Maybe the kid has ADD, ADHD. Maybe the kid is hyper. Maybe the kid really has a genuine issue. You cannot sit there and go beat your kid every time they do something and then y'all out here thinking this shit funny. That's not funny. That's why y'all all fucked up in the head now. Now you got these people.
Oh, the millennials are so self-privileged.
They're so damn misbehaved. These kids don't know how to act.
First of all, that don't make no damn sense. Y'all want to complain about this generation, this generation, that. Who the fuck raised that generation though? Who raised that generation? If you talking shit about this generation, that means you're talking shit about yourself. Because you raised this generation. So I think you need to look in the motherfucking mirror. Older generations will sit there and talk all this shit. Y'all wasn't great either. Y'all sitting here doing the most. Half of y'all was pregnant at 16. Half of y'all was pregnant at 14. Half of y'all was pregnant at 13. And you know what's so funny? I almost got caught up into that type of bullshit. I ain't gonna stunt. And then I thought about it. I was like, yo, that as though I was definitely going to high school with kids with babies and tattoos. Like 14 years old with a whole tattoo, 16 years old with a whole baby, 12 years old with 2 babies. Swear to God, this is not a joke. I am telling you right now that I am not making this up. So at this point, it's like, alright, if this happened back in the day, if this was happening for me, I've heard stories of grown people say all of this crazy stuff of the, you know, the people they went to school with and the things they've endured. I just need y'all to understand, these kids ain't gonna be shit. They never gonna be shit because people ain't shit, okay? You got kids having kids, and then you got kids raising kids, and then when the kids are sent outside of the home, they're being raised by their peers who are also kids, who have parents who are also kids, and that's just how it goes. You need to raise your kids better. That's all you can do. But no, nobody wants to raise their kids anymore. You know what they want to do? They want to sit there, yo, buy team on your iPad, give their kids computer, instead of rectifying their kids' behavior, instead of rectifying the way their kids act and actually talking to their kids and actually figuring out reason for the way that they act. They go and they give their kids an iPad. They give their kids an iPhone. They give their kids a MacBook. Now, I grew up in the technology age, and I am gonna stunt. My parents almost never talked to me about anything. I just happened to be a lucky kid. I ain't even gonna stunt. I'm happy that I didn't turn out any type of way. If anything, I just cursed like a sailor, but I mean, that's better than what half these motherfucking millennials are doing. However, I cannot fathom how it is that your kid wants to play with you, and instead of playing with your kid, you shut your kid up. You hand them an iPhone. You hand them an electronic device in order to shut them up. What kind of kid do you think you're going to raise if every single time they want to talk to you, they want to interact with you, there's something going on with them, you giving them a damn electronic device? What sense does that make? Well, I see little 10-year-olds with iPhones. They're out here doing the most. Half these kids can't even spell. Cognitive abilities are absolutely lacking. They can't even make a complete thought without looking at a damn phone screen. Y'all want to sit there and complain, oh, this generation ain't shit. It's your fucking fault. For all of you grown people watching this, right? Who are very quick to say that this generation is the worst and this generation is setting up further generations to fail. It's your damn fault. Look at yourself and take care of the kids that you can, okay? Actually look after your damn kids. Stop blaming other people for your bad parenting. Yeah, I said it. And I know it's a sensitive topic, but yeah, I said it because I cannot. This doesn't make any sense. You cannot sit there and get mad about how other people's kids turn out when your kid is A, influencing other people's kids, and B, you're not even watching your own kid. All you're doing is giving them a damn iPhone or a damn iPad to shut them up anytime they have any type of an issue. You're not talking to your kid, you're beating your kid, you're not paying any attention to your fucking kid. Like, it just blows my mind. 90% of a child's life is spent in school. Not only do you have to actually be mindful of the type of school you send your kids to, but you need to actually raise your damn kid at home so that when they go to school, they're not easily influenced by the caca out in the street, throwing your kid by the wayside, and then they go to school and they're being even more influenced and they have no direction of guidance of what is right and what is wrong. Sure, they know what's right and what's wrong. They're just not going to do it because they do not see it executed. And if they do see it executed, when they do something that's opposite of what they know, it's not rectified. They're going to keep doing it. You never heard the term of what you allow is what will continue. If you are a parent and you are watching this, you're probably gonna be triggered. Please take care of your kids before somebody takes care of your kids. People sit there and they're complaining about people bullying their kids and people doing this, that, and the third to their kids. But in actuality, your kid just ain't shit. Y'all raising ain't shit kids. I've worked with kids before. I still work with kids now. And I see the shit that these kids say to each other. Okay, I see it, I hear it, and I'm just sitting there like, bruh. Like, the shit that these kids say and the shit that these kids do, and kids are just brutal in general, but like a lot of these things, they're not getting it from, you know, thin air. And a lot of them aren't even getting it from their home. They're getting it from the internet. The internet is raising these children. I'm not saying keep your kids off the internet because clearly you can't do that, but you should really monitor what your kids are doing. Put a damn parental lock on the kid's phone. Do something. Don't just sit there every single time your kid acts up or does something, you hand them a damn electronic device. You hand them something to shut them up instead of actually trying to get to know your kid and get to know what their problem is. That's not helping anything. And then you turn around and you say, oh, this generation ain't shit. Well, maybe you're just a shitty ass parent. Now, I really hate the people who be talking about how this generation ain't shit, but like, meanwhile, their kid is like an entire whore. Is that bad to say? Is it bad to call kids whores? Their kid is nowhere near an angel. Their kid is out here doing n'importe quoi, but they're quick to say something's wrong with this generation. They're quick to talk about everybody else's kid, but their kid ain't shit. I just need to understand. I'd love to understand this logic. And I know probably a lot of people are out here, they probably watching this like, oh,
Sometimes it's not parents though. Sometimes you can do everything that you can with the kid and they still turn out bad.
that's true. But you're not making life any better by becoming a caca-ass parent from the rip. That's not going to help. Now, I guess if you've done everything that you can and your kid still turns out like that, that's a different case. Honestly, no one would ever know, to be honest. You would never know. I don't know. You could probably be beating the shit out your kid. You could be molesting your kid. I would never know, okay? And a lot of people could say they're doing everything that they can, but are they? But are they though? I just feel bad for these kids, bro. I feel like super duper bad for these kids because it's just like, their parents are absolutely disconnected. Their parents don't care. Their parents are just giving them iPhones and giving them MacBooks and giving them iPads instead of actually caring about anything that they have to do, anything that they have to say. Instead of actually rectifying issues that they have, they're beating them, they're yelling at them, they're throwing them by the wayside. But all of a sudden, generation ain't shit. Well then. Like, let me know in the comment section below. Do you think this generation is like legit worse than all? Which I don't think they are, but let me know. Do you think they're worse? Or is it something else? Like, let me know down in the comment section below because I'd love to know. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't like it, it's okay. Give it a big thumbs down. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Follow me on social media. And I'm gonna see y'all next time.